Greetings everyone, thank you for tuning into Tesla's Cube. I'm AcceleReece, and today I have some Hot Wheels mystery boxes to unbox. In January of last year, I did my first mystery box video where I opened 20 random Hot Wheels from a mystery box. The problem with that video though is I told the seller that I was going to be unboxing it in a YouTube video. So I think telling him that kind of influenced the contents of the box. I think he was trying to impress because there was a lot of like collector-oriented stuff in that mystery box. It was mostly licensed cars, and there was even a Porsche and a C10. So I've decided to do another mystery box video. I have 22 random Hot Wheels here today, 2 mystery boxes. We got 10 loose cars in this small box right here, and we got 12 carded, as in the package, cars in this bigger box right here. So without further ado, I think we should get right into it. Hoping that we get some 2000s or 90s era fantasy cars, or just fantasy cars in general. Hoping for some variety. This is gonna be the loose cars. Now, these are going to be much more difficult to identify without all the packaging information. Also, I bought these like a year ago. Back when I did that first video. They've literally been sitting around waiting to be unboxed for more than a year now. All right, these cars are wrapped in like tissue paper, so here's our first car. Let's see what we got. This could be complete junk or complete treasure. We'll find out. The sellers did tell me there were no duplicates, so there better not be any duplicates or I'm gonna be mad. Okay, all right. I had one of these when I was a kid. So this is, and there's no name on the base. We're gonna run into this problem a lot. But this is some sort of, I'm gonna guess, Ford. Some sort of panel pickup. It's got an opening hood. You know, they just don't make them like they used to. I believe this is late 90s, early 2000s. The copyright year does say 2000, or no, 1999, the copyright year says. So this casting debuted most likely in 2000. But yeah, we got Jonathan's Express Delivery, Toys and Collectibles. That's gotta be a reference to something, I'm not sure. But we got a metal body, plastic base, and a nice metal flake purple. Oh, we got a bent axle, yep. That's gonna happen with these loose cars. If we get loose cars, they're probably gonna be in various conditions. They're probably not gonna be mint, so yeah. Ugh. Yeah, that's a shame with the wheel. All right, we'll put him in a parking space right here. So that's cool. We got a panel hot rod. Here's car number 2. The paper is purple. This feels like a Cloak and Dagger. No, it is not. It is a, okay. I've never seen this casting. Oh, it's a Matchbox. I had a feeling this would happen. If I got a loose lot, we're probably gonna get some off-brand stuff. We're gonna get some not Hot Wheels. This is a Matchbox. Looks like some sort of Jeep. Yep, Jeep Compass. It's dated 2003 on the base there. So yeah, not really my thing. I'm more of kind of a Hot Wheels only kind of guy, so yeah, it's kind of a shame. I didn't really want Matchbox in this, but that's the risk you take when you buy these sort of mystery lots. Maybe we can get something a bit more Hot Wheelsy in this one. It feels more low profile. Like it could be a race car. Oh, sweet. All right, we finally got fantasy. We got 2000s fantasy. We got a Mono Posto. I do not know. Okay, this one has a date code on it. So this is probably late 2000s into early 2010s. It's got the mid 2000s logo on it. But yeah, I think it's got a date code stamp, which they didn't start doing until like later. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to get it on my computer and get on the Hot Wheels wiki. Okay, I just looked it up. This is a 2008 mystery model. Hey, recent editing here. I actually mistakenly thought that this Monoposto was from the 2008 mystery models, but it's actually not. It's exclusive to the 2011 6-lane Super Raceway. So yeah, this is actually one of the best pulls of the lot. So this is pretty cool. I did not have this Monoposto in my collection, so this one will be going into the collection. Monoposto is a Monoposto race car. It's one of those track race cars that only has one seat in it, kind of like battle spec. So we'll put that one right there. That's a good one. I'm so relieved because we we had kind of a poor start here with a bent axle and a Matchbox. So I'm glad we got like a mint fantasy car. All right, what do we got next here? Oh, yes. Well, I got duplicates now. But we got a side draft. That's pretty cool. This is Dan Dresden here in Side Draft. This is the Track Stars series, I believe. This is like late 2000s. It's got a date code. But yeah, this is the Track Stars. I think it's like 2007, 2008-ish. But yeah, this is a good release. Oh, it's in like mint condition too. I literally just bought one of these. And now I have a duplicate. That's the only thing with getting these mystery boxes. I end up with duplicates in the collection. But this is a good pool. We got a side draft. I knew I should have done this video before buying cars for some of the Hot Wheels Originals reviews videos. Some of the cars I needed were in these boxes the whole time, just sitting in the corner. All right, here's the next car. What do we got? What do we got? Feels like some sort of truck. Yeah, this is definitely used. Got some paint chips on there. But I do recognize this casting. It is a Hot Wheels. It is a Dodge Sidewinder. This is probably a concept car, I'm gonna guess. They did a lot of these concept cars in the late 90s and early 2000s. I don't think this went into production. But yeah, it kind of looks like a sporty Dodge Ram convertible. Oh, look at that interior. It's got that bubbly kind of 2000s interior. This whole thing is just bubbly and 2000s looking. So like I would never pick this up for my own collection if I saw it out in the wild, but I'm gonna have it now. A Dodge Sidewinder from Mystery Box. That's the cool thing about Mystery Box is you get to introduce me to some stuff I wouldn't think twice about otherwise. All right, we got car number 6 here. Let's see what we got. Oh, this is a first. I think this is a first edition Chrysler Thunderbolt. This is another one of those concept cars I was talking about. But most of you guys would probably recognize this one for appearing in Hot Wheels Highway 35 World Race. Now that I'm thinking about it, the first edition is black, I believe. So this is not a first edition, but this is like early 2000s. I really like the silver with the gray. Whoa, it's silencers. But yeah, this is a cool one. I don't have this one yet, so I'll put that in the collection. It's got 5-dot wheels. That's pretty cool. Metal body, plastic base. Chrysler Thunderbolt. Again, just like the Dodge Sidewinder, it's another concept car that never made it into production. They did a lot of those in the Hot Wheels line around that time. All right, so far so good. It's better than I thought it would be. This is car number 7. There should be 10 in here, so here we go. This feels like a long one. It's a long boy. Oh, it's a NASCAR. It's a Skittles NASCAR. This is your flea market fodder. Oh, it is a Hot Wheels though. Back when Hot Wheels had the NASCAR license. It's dated 1996, but that's the casting date, not the date of the release. But from the looks of it, it does seem to be late 90s. But it's a Skittles car. Not sure who the driver is there. Let me read the signature. I cannot read that signature. It looks to be lightly used. It's got a couple paint chips, but we got front deco. We got full details on the front there. It was pretty cool. But yeah, I got a couple NASCARs. I don't really collect NASCAR because NASCAR stuff is usually kind of overproduced and just oversaturated. You know, I'll throw it in with my other NASCARs in the collection. I love that Skittles logo. Is that like a 90s Skittles logo? It looks very strange. So yeah, Skittles car, Skittles car. All right, we only got 3 cars to go with the loose ones, and then we'll get into the carded cars. So here's car number 8. This is a big one. Feels like a truck. Whoa. Ooh, me likey. This one's got a very 80s and 90s sort of feel to it. It looks like one of those Dixie cups. I forget the name of this casting. Okay, it looks like 56 Chevy. So this is a Chevy pickup. This is a Hot Wheels casting. 1991 is the copyright date. That's probably when this casting was first released. I'm not sure what release this one is. I know I had one of these as a kid that was in like a teal kind of bright blue color. But yeah, this one's actually really cool. I actually really like this. Yeah, this is like a bygone era. It's very got like that neon vaporwave vibe. So that's a cool one. We got 2 more left in the loose lot. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully we can get another 2000s Fantasy. Oh, it's another NASCAR. Of course. You can't give these things away. The Cheez-It 250. It's got Bristol Motor Speedway 40th anniversary on the back there. Number 1. If there's any NASCAR people in the audience, could you tell me what this is? It's definitely not a Hot Wheels. This is a Racing Champions. It just has the Action logo. I think that's Racing Champions, right? If it's not, correct me. If I got any NASCAR fans in the audience, let me know what the heck this is. We'll put him right there. All right, last car for the loose lot. Here we go. I swear if this is another NASCAR, I'm gonna be mad. It's another f***ing NASCAR, god damn it. All right, well, we got the Caterpillar NASCAR. This is what happens when you buy loose lots. Mystery loose lots. But it wasn't a total bust. We got a monoposto and a side draft out of it, as well as that Chrysler Thunderbolt and the Dodge Sidewinder, and of course the 56 Chevy. I think those are the highlights, but definitely the side draft and the monoposto were the biggest highlights of this loose lot. A lot of times when they do these mystery boxes, it's usually sellers trying to get rid of stuff that they can't sell, and oftentimes that ends up being fantasy cars. But here on the Tesla's Cube channel, we love our fantasy cars. Okay, we got a message here on the box. Be careful opening package, wrapped multiple times. All right, noted. Oh, there is one loose car in here, but I'm not gonna look at it. I'm like covering it with my hands. All right, there we go. I've wrapped the loose car in this bag, so I can't peek at it. So they did add an extra loose car, which was very kind of them. So it's literally a mystery box. There's a question mark on here. All right, I guess this is the seller. Thank you for your purchase. And thank you, random eBay seller. So all the cars are in this package here, so this might be hard to pull. I'm trying to do this blind. All right, first car. Oh, a motor car. Is this a good start or a bad start? That's for you to decide. This is, in my opinion, one of the ugliest and stupidest Hot Wheels ever made, but I'm actually glad that I got one because I was thinking about doing like a worst Hot Wheels ever made video. So this might actually come in handy. So what is the Emotocar? It is a car that has an emoji face in it, and you can flip the emoji to different expressions or draw your own on it with a Sharpie. Yeah, this was the 2010s era where every new release, every new fantasy car had to have some stupid, weird gimmick. We'll kind of just put that one off to the side here because I'm not sure if I'm gonna really open that one yet. Next car. Ooh, okay. We got a 1997 first editions. This is the 1997 Ford F-150. This casting was in World Race, but with the truck bed with the spoiler. But this one is just the regular stock truck. Yeah, there's something about this that I actually kind of dig. At least for a mystery box. Like, I would not think twice looking at this. If I saw it out in the wild, I would not spend my money on this. But for a mystery box video, this is kind of neat. So we got a 1997 first editions, just like your grandfather's pickup truck. Or your dad. I'm sure one of your dads probably drives something like this. I think we should open it. I am not an on-card collector anymore. I do not have the room. Yeah, I don't know, there's just something charming about this, just like stock pickup truck. It's so not Hot Wheels, but like that's the 90s era for you. So yeah, let's put our dang old pickup truck next to them NASCARs there. You know what, while we're at it, let's open the Emotocar. Ugh. The Emotocar. Oh, he's sad. Yeah, I'm sad too that the first pull was the Emotocar. Don't be sad because I called you one of the worst Hot Wheels ever made. So like, does it flip when you roll it, or you just flip it with your hand? I think you just flip it with your hand. Look, see, now he's happy. He's a happy boy. We'll put him in the back over here. All right, our next carded car. I believe this is car number 3. Ooh, Camaro race car. I like this one. Okay, it says 1991, so this is probably a 1992 release. If you see the copyright year on the back of these carded cars, it's usually the year before release. So yeah, this is a good one. This is a cool one. I don't believe I have this in my collection yet. This was an actual race car. I think it was driven by like Jack Baldwin or something. I think it might be still around too. Yeah, we'll open him up. Oh, the carded collectors are just seething right now that I opened one. How's it roll? Whoa! It rolls very nice, very smoothly. So there we have it right there. Ooh, this is cool. This is cool. I like this one a lot. You can't go wrong with Hot Wheels race team. Just the Hot Wheels race team liveries. I love that sort of stuff. All right, next up we got See Me Rollin', new for 2021. So this is a Hot Wheels car with a die inside, a die. So if you ever need to roll a die, you could roll a Hot Wheels car instead and get the same results. So let's see what we get. Okay, well, it got stuck in between. Okay, we got a 4. We rolled a 4. I noticed the, oh, that does not roll super well. It's very, like, the axle's squeaky. Hang on. I'll do it in the mic. Yeah, See Me Rollin' is not one of my favorites. This is kind of like the Emoto car. This is one of those gimmick cars. You know what? I bought a random lot, so I bought a mystery box, so you can't blame them for putting weird stuff in it that they probably are struggling to offload. All right, we got a Dodge concept car. This is a good downhill racer, so I might keep this one on card because my club does rip and run downhill racing. They have to be on card stock. So this is 1997, so this is probably a 1998 release. Yeah, because it's got the 30th anniversary logo. That was 1998. Dodge concept car. So yeah, this is a cool one. Very heavy casting, good for downhill racing. So I think I'm actually gonna keep that one on card and I'll put that in my downhill racing stash. All right, next up we have Fandango. So we got some fantasy. I noticed there's a lot of like modern stuff with these carded ones. I just hope it's not all modern. We did get some 90s. But yeah, we got Fandango. Was this retooled? I don't remember this having this much plastic on it. I didn't know they still made this casting. I remember Fandango just being like all metal. Yeah, it kind of looks like they retooled it to have plastic fenders and whatnot. But yeah, this was the Checkmate series. I remember this sub-series. This is 2018. I remember this series because the first super treasure hunt I ever pulled was the King Kuda from this series. Chessboard challengers that rule the squares and the track. Well, I wouldn't consider Fandango a track car, but it's cool that we got some classic fantasy here, even if it is retooled. But you know what? I have Fandango. I do not have the retool. In fact, I didn't even know it was retooled. But yeah, we got a Fandango with what's this? Ronk? A rook? I don't know chess, so I don't know what this means. But yeah, there's our Rook Fandango. So yeah, we got another 2000s fantasy car. I mean, it's not a 2000s release, but the casting does originate from the 2000s. So that's our third classic fantasy car. All right, next up we have a Batmobile. You want to talk about oversaturation? This is probably just as bad as getting a NASCAR in my opinion. I am not a Batman fan. I don't really care for Batmobiles. I like some Batmobiles. The Batman one, like the one that looks like a Dodge Charger, I like that one. And of course the classic Tim Burton, I think, Batman, that Batmobile. Of course, that's like the classic one. I do like that one. But yeah, I'm really not a fan of this. This is the Batman Forever Batmobile, new for 2023. I mean, I don't have one because I would never buy this. Got aero disc wheels, because, you know, they got to put that on everything nowadays. There's no interior. It's just a chrome opaque window. Kind of interesting, I guess. Batmobile. Hopefully we don't get any more Batmobiles. I'm good with just one. All right, what's next? Oh, this is cool. All right, we got a Myers-Manx. This looks like, this is from the Web Trading Cars sub-series. So this is probably what, 2007, 2008? 2008, yep. Myers-Manx with a short frame, open cabin, and air-cooled engine. This original beach buggy was made for jumping dunes and crunching sand. This is my favorite era of packaging, I think. This late 2000s, when they first started putting an actual render of the car on the packaging. There's just something so charming about this packaging that I love so much. And actually putting bios for the cars on the back, like, seems like a no-brainer. Nowadays, they only do that with new models. Myers-Manx, this is gonna actually kind of hurt to open because I like this packaging. All right, this is cool. They don't make this casting anymore. I believe they made a new Myers-Manx casting in the premium line, but this is metal on metal. Metal body, metal base. There is the base for you there. It's dated 2002, because that was probably when this casting debuted. But it's in a nice enamel green with these really cool, like, tribal flame decals. Very of its time, very 2000s. Yeah, I'll put that one in the collection. You can't go wrong with a little bit of Myers-Manx. All right, what do we got next? Oh, yo. I'm probably gonna keep this one on card because I do have one of these loose. But this is a Silhouette 2. I think it's a first edition. This is old. This is 90s. Where's the year? Okay, so yeah, 1991. So this is a 1992 Silhouette 2. This is a classic fantasy car. And this is the variation with Hot Ones. 90s styling, Silhouette 2. Collector number 212. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one on card because I have this one loose already with that wheel. So I'll keep that in my carded collection, which isn't super big. Okay, we got a 2000 first edition's Pro Stock Firebird. So, says kaboom on the side. Yeah, we got a lot of sponsors there. I'm not gonna be able to read all those, especially when I'm like looking at the car and then the camera as well. Kaboom on the hood there. I do have one of these Pro Stocks with, it says Proch on the side. I literally bought it just because it said Proch. So yeah, this is a 2000 release from the year 2000. This is a pretty heavy casting. Is it metal on metal? Yeah, it looks to be metal on metal. They just don't make them like they used to, huh? So yeah, we'll open this one. Whoa. That one's got some extra packaging. How does he roll? That's the real question. Oh, he veers a little bit. He's gonna hit the wall on the drag strip. All right, we'll put him back there. We're getting towards the end here. How many do we have left? We got 2 left. Next up, we have a modern release. This is a 1976 Greenwood Corvette. This is pretty cool. I believe I already have one of these though. This is a cool casting. Yeah, this is a 2022 release, I believe, from the Hot Wheels Modified sub-series. I mean, it's kind of cool. I'm kind of indifferent to modern stuff because yeah, I see it everywhere. Older stuff is just always going to be a bit more interesting to me. I might keep this one on card. I'll probably like give it to somebody. I'm sure my brother would probably like that one. All right, our last carded car, and then after that, I'll show you that extra loose card they gave us. So there should be 23 cars then. All right, last but not least, we got the Dune Crusher from the Baja Blazers series. This looks like another modern one. 2021 it's dated, so it's probably either 2022 or 2023. I think it's 2022 actually. It's like covered in sand and dirt. I do not have this release of this casting, so I'll probably just slip it in the collection. I'm really not a fan when they do the whole like dirty look because it just looks kind of funky without texture. But yeah, well, it's whatever, you know. It could be worse. It could be a NASCAR or a Batmobile. Oh wow, that came right off, didn't it? So there's our Dune Crusher. Plastic body, metal base, which is confusing to me because you're not going to put this on the track, right? Bumpy wheels usually don't do good. And this thing would be kind of top heavy with how high it rides. How's it roll? He veers a little bit. Yeah, no, I guess it's kind of cool. The more I'm looking at it, the more I kind of like it. I'm just not a fan of the dirty look. All right, we'll put Dune Crusher right here. All right, one last car. Our 23rd car, I believe. Yep, we got 22 on the table right now. So this is our last one. The bonus car is, oh, it's a muscle bound bonus car. I don't have this muscle bound. Okay, we got a muscle bound. It has Robin from Batman on it. This is one of those fantasy cars where they kind of just slap a random IP on the side of it. The themed entertainment series. But it is a muscle bound nonetheless that I do not own. So it is cool. I like the casting, don't really like the deco, but at least the casting is good. Muscle Bound is an underrated casting in my opinion. It came out in 2018 or 19, I think. Yeah, we got some PR5s there with a yellow trim, and then we got Robin on the side with his R Robin logo and the piss windows. So we'll put Robin over here, and here is our complete mystery box haul of 23 cars, because we had that bonus car. I think the highlight of this is the side draft and the monoposto. These were the best cars in the lot. But yeah, we got some interesting stuff. Some stuff I'll probably put in my collection, and some stuff I'll put in the get rid of bin, or I'll give it to a friend. But yeah, so we did get a nice variety. We got some NASCARs, we got a Batmobile, we got a Myers-Manx, a 1997 Ford pickup, a side draft, and a motor-car, some concept cars, a Matchbox. So I did get variety. That is what I wanted. Careful what you wish for. If you guys like this sort of mystery box, random Hot Wheels unboxing sort of video, let me know in the comments below. I'll do another one if you guys really like this sort of video. If you made it this far and watched all the way, thank you. I'm AcceleReece of Tesla's Cube, signing off. See you later, guys. Take care. Peace out.